have you ever been in trouble with like the law or anything?
Yeah.
Have you been suspended?
I have gotten like arrested but ran away in handcuffs.
You did?
Yeah.
What happened with that story?
So it's like the only in trouble with the law thing that's ever happened with me. I mean, like, not ever. Like, I've had like speeding tickets and whatnot, but like bad stuff. So I was gonna go see SOB at the Fremont with Kylie, and Kylie wasn't having a good day, and then we were sitting in the back. Like, we were in the front at first, and she was like, I want to leave, and like SOB hadn't even come on yet, and so we go to the very back, and I call Sam, and I'm like, hey, can you come pick me up? Like, we're not having a good time. Like, I was, but Kylie wasn't, so like, I'm like, come get us. And I do the dumbest thing, and I stand on the chair, and Kylie's been kicked out of the Fremont before, so she like not even 3 seconds go by, as soon as I stand on the chair, she immediately pulls me down, and we're like in this aisle, and then there's like, or like these like group of chairs, and then there's like an aisle, and then another group, and then an aisle, and then another group, so we're all the way on this side, and she pulls me down, so we go and like walk towards the middle aisle, and we're like about to leave, and this like girl's security guard comes out of nowhere and comes up to Kylie and gets in Kylie's face and is like, you have to get the fuck out of here, like, I know you, like, you can't stand on chairs. And I get in between them, like, I shimmy my way, and I get in between them, I look her in the eye, and I'm like, that was me, don't touch my friend, don't talk to my friend, that was me. She pushes me, and she goes back at Kylie, she's trying to grab her, and Kylie's like dissing like her hands and like falling into the chairs at this point because she's like trying not to be touched. And I like, as I stand up, I get in between them again, I'm like, don't fucking push me, like, that was me, don't touch my friend. And she pushes me again. So me being me, when I'm like in an angry mood and someone's attacking my friends, I pulled her down on the ground with me when she pushed me, because it's like kind of on a slant, and I got like on top of her and I hit her a couple times, and then I like got up and I was walking away, and I like get outside, and she must have said something to someone, and I was like leaving, and this bald security guard guy, I hate him. He looks like the rat from Flushed Away. I fucking hate him. He's the worst guy in the world. He's like an abuser. Like, I swear I hate him. I was leaving out of the Fremont, and as I'm like leaving, he grabs my hand from behind and pulls me down on the ground, like oh, it was bad. And
unnecessary.
I literally have this video, like, it took them 30 minutes to try to get handcuffs on me from how much I was resisting, because they just like got on top of me, and it took both of them finally sitting on top of me to get handcuffs on me. And like,
you were not having it.
I was not having it. I was like, don't you dare fucking touch me. I was leaving, get the fuck off me. Like, this is all like, it was like a horrible thing. And eventually Sam pulls up, and he sees me getting like attacked by these two people, or security guards, whatever, they're doing the job, but whatever. And like, they were just attacking me, and he like stops the car, he gets out, and he's like, yo, this is my girlfriend, like, get off of her. And he's like, you need to calm her down, dude, you need to calm her down. I'm like, the whole time he will not stop touching me, and I'm like, I will calm down once you get the fuck off me, like, don't touch me, get off me. Like, the whole time in the video, I'm like just saying, like, get off me, don't touch me, get off me, don't touch me. And eventually, like, once Sam's there, he like eventually like hands myself over to him, and he's like, you need to sit her down, dude, you need to sit her down. So we sit on the curb outside of the Fremont. And like, Kylie's recording this whole thing, and like, they even punch a hobo man for telling the hobo man to stop attacking me, because like, they were going so aggressive on me. Like, if I showed you the video, it was very bad. Like, I was leaving, but like, it was horrible.
You have the video?
Oh yeah. And so we're sitting there, and like, Kylie's like, here, Sam, take the phone. And he's like, like, he's holding the phone, he's like, Jordan, are you ready? Like, we're gonna run. And I was like, what, like, to run? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, 3, 2, 1, and then we book it. We go in different directions. The guy tries chasing me for a second, but like, doesn't catch up to me. I hide in.
Are you fast?
Oh, I was at the time in that like state of mind, and I hid in a bush, and then Kylie was like walking around going, Jordan, Jordan, and I heard her, and then we went in a different bush and waited for Sam to come find us. And then I go home. They tried to like get it off me for like a couple hours, and we ended up having to drive to I had handcuffs on me. You dipped out? Running and like running, like,
they were behind you?
They were behind me. I was running like this.
What?
Yeah, it was bad. And then like, I had to drive all the way to AG to get the bolt cutters to get them off of me. I still had the handcuffs.
So
I have a piece of them anyways.
They cut it down the middle, and then they had to get it under your wrists.
Mm-hmm.
How did that work? Were they on tight?
Yeah, I have like bruises. Like I still have pictures because I had to deal with a court case for it for the next 4 years. After that, like three years, I think, not 4, 3. And like she lied about me. She was slandering my name and like making me out. Like she lied so much about me, saying I like kicked her and I kicked her like and like I smashed her glasses and like all this shit. But she was wearing her glasses in the video, and she like said she had to like get knee surgery, but she's like literally standing on me with her knee and like walking around just fine in the video. Like all these things that are like you're lying, and like it was crazy.
Wow. Okay, that's kind of odd that she did all of that.
Oh,
You had
it
to
was
deal with this
gnarly.
for 4 years.
3 at least.
Okay, hold on. You escaped. How did your name? Why even was there a 3 years of dealing with this?
Because she pressed charges on me.
How'd you know even your name?
Because they found Sam's license plate because he pulled up, and then they found his Facebook and saw he was dating me, and then they found my Facebook, and they found Kylie's Facebook, found out where I was living. Social media.
They did all of that?
All of that because she wanted to press
on...
charges for me hitting her. But me hitting her was self-defense because she pushed me multiple times. So it was like this whole thing.
Wait a second. They went on the footage of the camera that's going 24/7. They saw Sam's license plate,
Found
zoomed
his
in on
Facebook.
it. And they said they ran it through the police, and the police like, oh my god, this is the biggest case of the fucking day. Like, they're literally twitching on
I know, right? Like, dude, this they started it. They could have fucking left us alone.
They were able to look up his license plate, find his name. They scanned his profile, it sounds like. Recognized you from pictures.
Because we were dating.
Found your first name, last name. Looked you up again.
They showed us, like, they printed out our Facebook profile pictures and showed us when they came to my door, like, a couple weeks later.
Shut the front door. What'd they say when they fucking pulled up?
They like came up to our door because they found our address, and then they asked us for our side of the story and said we were going to be hearing from them. And I heard after that day, it was like 3 years nonstop dealing with fucking lawyers and all the shit.
Was it 2 dudes in suits that like rolled up?
No, it was just a cop.
Just a cop?
One cop.
Huh. And he said, listen.
And he talked to me and Kylie separately to get both of our sides. Like, yeah.
Fuck. You did not know you were.
No, I was like, okay, I'm hoping it's done. And they were like, why didn't you come to the cops? And I was like, well, because I was hoping it's fucking done. Like, I don't know, I ran away. I was trying to run away from my problems. Fucking Sam told me to run away. I was in this weird state of mind. Like, when you're in that like state of mind, you're on adrenaline and not knowing what's gonna happen, and you just do whatever's told to do. Like, you just do it.
Was Kylie in handcuffs?
No.
Okay, so how did they get... Was Kylie like free when they were arresting
They were recording. She was recording.
Oh, she was recording this?
The whole time. That's why I have a video of it.
Were they...
The whole thing.
You said there was 2 of them on you. Why didn't one go for her?
Because they didn't. I don't know.
Because they didn't see her do anything wrong.
Well, because like they were gonna go after her, but then I hit the girl for attacking me and her.
They saw you hit her?
Well, it was the girl that I hit that came out. Her and she got some other guy to sit on top of me.
So she came... Oh, so she was helping hold you down. Damn. But she was probably a little more aggressive.
That's why I'm like, she's with her... Like, she like said all these lies about me. Like, her glasses got knocked off. And like, she had to go to medical care for her knees. And I'm like, I didn't hit your fucking knees. And like, you can see her sitting on top of me with her knees in my back. Like, at my neck.
Oh,
it was horrible.
Dude,
yeah.
What the fuck?
No, they fucking like beat the shit. Like, I had PTSD from it. Like, and every single time I see him, like, I don't like seeing him. I hate him. Like, there's
you see him often?
Like, one time, like, when I went to Cal Poly's, like, college soccer game, they throw tortillas at like, people, and I threw multiple tortillas at that guy because he was there. I was like, fuck you, and I threw tortillas at him because he can't see me. I'm in a crowd full of people. So I threw it at him multiple times.
Oh, was he like, what the fuck? Really?
He was looking around, but...
Was he looking around and saying, like, stop throwing shit?
Oh, no, because everyone's throwing shit down at the crowd. Because, like, when you're at Cal Poly soccer games, you throw tortillas at the soccer players for some reason. So instead of throwing them at the soccer players, I throw them at him.